Donald Trump. Damn it, brother. Because when I say brother, it's like Hulk Hogan saying brother, right? It's a black man saying bro, but a white man saying brother. And so we acknowledge brother because that's the American communication as friends, as brothers, right? And I say brother Donald Trump, or should I say Teflon Don, because I was afraid for you. I feared for your life. You was out there speaking on the platform. Even though sometimes your speeches have given a lot of racist groups a rise, right? Even though your speeches have given a lot of communities and groups and members of these groups a rise to commit hateful acts, to commit insurrections, to, bomb rush the Capitol. Even though what you've said before has damn near caused the riot, but what you were saying on that platform, what you were saying on that podium, that wasn't supposed to kill you. Because just like Eminem, Marshall Mathers had freedom of speech, you had freedom of speech. But you had influence. And you could make people, you could incite violence, you could incite these people to do some things. But that's not for us to say whether you should live or you should die. That's only for God to say. And God said it wasn't your turn, brother. Right? God said it wasn't going to be you. Right? And one thing about the people that overcome the adversity, one thing about the people that are able to dodge the bullets that are meant for them, that have their name on it. One thing about the people that are able to get out the way of the coup de grace, the kill shot. You know what I'm saying? We have a different respect level for them, for surviving. Right? One thing about survivors, we think about America. We think about the community of the black people. We are survivors. We think about how we was able to become the nation that we were able to become with the British trying to enforce their rules on us. We think about the survivors. We think about the people that came here on the Mayflower, Christopher Columbus. We think about the survivors. Okay, I know what y'all gonna say, black folk. I know what y'all gonna say. Right? This is colonizer behavior. This is the settlers, crucifying the Indians and running rampage on their lands. But the land is here now. We can't turn back now. And the people that survived, they've always been written down in history. The people that have survived have always been revered. And we saw this with our own eyes, people. We saw Donald Trump get shot on the side of the head, fall down and get up and hold his fist in power. We saw that. And we can't unsee it because that fist, he didn't salute, right? He didn't stand up like Superman with his arms to the side. He didn't stand with he held up his fist. He held up black power. That's a symbol of black power. That's a symbol of power. That's a symbol that we've been carrying on so long in this country. And Trump held it up. And we can't unsee that. Right? And we see all the memes, we see all the photos on Twitter, all the Photoshop stuff. We see the 50 Cent Many Man was death upon me. We see the Neo in the Matrix. We see all those things. But one thing we've seen is the FBI, right? Quid pro quo. One thing we've seen is the government with the assassinations of Martin Luther King, with the assassinations of Malcolm X, Medgar Evers. One thing we've seen is all of our black leaders, all of our real leaders of the free world being put down with bullets, being put down with violence. And the fact that that shooter was able to get into that spot with all the Secret Service around, with all the security around in 2024, right? That says something about, what the government can do, right? And it's a reason why a lot of us Americans don't trust our government. It's a reason why we don't listen to what the media says and we're always thinking about the conspiracy theories. It's a reason why. Because you mean to tell me that this man who was a former president with all the security detail, everything, bells and whistles to the T, he could get shot out? He could get shot at. He could almost get killed. But the thing is, he didn't get killed. And God saw fit that he lived, right? And for the fact that people attempted to kill him, right? A man that got killed. We don't even know. I don't even want to speak his name. I know his name. I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't gonna give him that credit. But a man that got killed himself. Thing is, like when the government does some things and the government have killed people on purpose, we know they either trying to hide some things or they trying to prevent, being exposed. And I believe Trump is somebody that can expose the government. Like, it don't matter what you want to think. It don't matter who you think is the best candidate, because I really feel like none of these candidates are the greatest option for us, because they're men damn near. One is damn near in his 80s and one is 82, and he's lost all of his wits. He looks like an empty body with barely a soul, barely a flicker in himself. But the thing is, why are they doing this? Why? And you got to ask yourself why. What can Trump do? What can Trump say? And they've done everything to crucify him. They've done everything to eliminate him. But all his star does is grow bigger and grow louder, right? And he doesn't even, if you really listen, he don't even have to say what he used to say to, get the followers to follow him. He don't gotta be hateful. He don't gotta be bigot. He don't gotta be racist. He don't gotta grab him by the pussy. He don't gotta say, I would tell him to stand back and stand by. He don't even really gotta do that. He said, I wouldn't even be running. I don't even want to run, but it's because you're in office, I have to run. Because I gotta make sure that you're not here. And so, I mean, shit. I feel like you gotta look at it how you want to look at it. Right? You can look at a conspiracy of, damn, the government tried to have Trump killed, or did Trump try to play this, you know what I'm saying, to get more people to believe in him, to get to more people to follow him? I don't know. But God damn it, this does make him look good because he survived. And so at the end of the day, what can we say? What can we do? But thank God that he didn't get killed, and somebody got killed. A couple of people got wounded, I believe. But man, prayers to the family, prayers to everybody involved. Thank God nobody was, you know what I'm saying. I know one person got killed, but it was a group of a lot of people, and so just thank God that everybody else was able to make it out all right.